I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Hello everyone. Welcome back to V Squad TV. Welcome back to an exclusive update that you must have been waiting for. This time, we will discuss something that really shook the fashion world and international fandom. The presence of Kim Taehyung, or better known as V BTS, at the Celine Fashion Show 2025 in Paris. From the first moment he was seen in the romantic city, the public knew this was no ordinary presence. This was a moment full of grandeur, elegance, and surprise that echoed throughout the world. Upon arriving at the fashion show location, V did not just appear and sit among the guests. He became the center of gravity of the entire event. Before entering the venue, professional photographers and fans were already waiting with great anticipation. The sound of shutters could be heard everywhere, and every flash of the camera tried to capture the magic that radiated from his figure. It is no exaggeration to say that his footsteps on the Parisian sidewalk were enough to make the entire city stop beating. What made his presence even more special was the moment he was together with fellow Celine ambassador, Park Bogum. Their closeness is nothing new to fans, but this time it felt different. There was a real warmth as the two smiled, talked, and took pictures together. Their chemistry was so natural, like two stars lighting up the Parisian night sky. These moments truly melted the hearts of many fans and made them hope for more interactions in the future. However, Taehyung's charm did not stop at just his visuals and interactions. There was something much deeper and more amazing: the confident energy he carried with his every move. After 3 years away from fashion shows due to his mandatory military service, he returned with such a majestic presence. There was no hesitation, no awkwardness. He appeared as if he had never left the stage. His confidence was not fake, but came from a place of sincerity and calm within himself. Wearing a signature black Celine blazer paired with minimalist accessories and elegant sunglasses, V truly looked like the main character in a classic noir-style film. He was not just an invited guest, but a global fashion icon ready to change the rules of the game. His effortless yet very calculated style made every step he took a headline in various media. Among the important guests, CEOs of famous brands, fashion editors, and international celebrities, V remained the center of attention. He not only greeted them, but also engaged in warm conversations, showing how much he is appreciated not only as a K-pop idol, but also as a charismatic artist. Everyone wanted to talk to him. All eyes were on him, and all the cameras kept following him. No one could deny that that day, V really stole the entire spotlight. Even the other guests looked stunned, and many secretly recorded him from a distance. He didn't just walk on the fashion carpet, he brought the runway to life with his aura and authority. Every movement of his body was so graceful, so strong, and so full of meaning. And on the other hand, Suzy and Park Bogum also presented extraordinary performances. Suzy looked like an elegant goddess in a white dress with soft details, while Bogum looked charismatic in a slim formal suit. However, despite all three of their impressive performances, the spotlight inevitably fell on V. The combination of the three was incredible, but V still shone the brightest that night. Of course, we can't forget the incredible role of ARMY, who since the first day Taehyung set foot in Paris, have transformed this city into a place of love and support. They waited for him at the airport, walked along every street corner, and waited for hours in front of the hotel. They didn't come to see just any celebrity, they came to greet someone they had missed for so long. The day of the fashion show was the culmination of all that waiting. Hundreds of ARMY gathered outside the venue, patiently waiting, carrying banners, light sticks, and endless love. They knew that they might only get to see Taehyung for a few seconds, but that was enough to make them feel like they were part of this historic moment. There was no such thing as too far or too long to see V, even for a moment. And when V finally arrived, the atmosphere was incredibly festive. Cheers erupted. Screams of love echoed in the air of Paris. Some fans even cried, not believing they were actually seeing him with their own eyes. It felt like a dream, But it was real. V was right in front of them, smiling, waving, and sending an indescribable amount of positive energy. What is commendable is how ARMY maintained their etiquette and respect. There was no crowd pushing or trying to get too close. They all stood in their respective places, recording quietly from a distance, showing that love can be present without having to violate someone's personal space. It was a mature, respectful, and sincere form of love. And V reciprocated all that love. In every video and portrait that was spread, he was always seen greeting fans with a smile. There was not a single moment when he looked tired or cold. He waved, even nodded his head warmly, as if to say, "I'm here for you." That small interaction meant so much to fans, and showed how deep the relationship between V and ARMY was. Paris seemed to reciprocate his love. The city seemed brighter with Taehyung's presence. He was not just a guest, but a part of the pulse of the world's fashion capital. His eyes reflected the lights of Paris at night, and his smile lit up the streets where fans waited expectantly. Social media was also ablaze with incredible enthusiasm. Hashtags like #CelineBoyV, #Taehyung in Paris, #Prince of Celine dominated trending topics in various countries. Armies from all over the world came together to celebrate this moment. They shared photos, videos, and messages full of love that made anyone who saw them feel the vibrations of wonder. Even before the official event began, just the moment of his departure from Korea was enough to trigger global excitement. Taehyung is back, and this time, with a new title as Celine's global ambassador. He is not just coming as a special guest, but as the official face of one of the most exclusive fashion brands in the world. Fans began to speculate about what V might be doing in Paris. Will he just attend a fashion show? Or is there a secret project he is working on behind the scenes? Given his reputation for surprises, no one can be sure. But one thing is for sure, V always brings beautiful surprises to those who love him. In the eyes of many, moments like this are rare. Celine doesn't often hold fashion shows, and when they do, they're very exclusive. The fact that V was invited as an ambassador and performed at such a major public event after the military made this moment more than just a career milestone. It was a celebration of the return of an icon. And of course, all the love wasn't just coming from Paris. Fans all over the world got in on the action too. They posted photos of V from the fashion show, wrote thoughtful messages on social media, and made heartfelt tribute videos. V isn't just a K-pop star. He's an inspiration, a touch, and a connection between so many hearts. They call him the Prince of Celine. They call him the King of Paris. But the most honest name might be, the light that never goes out. V is a light in the world of fashion, art, and love that burns from every corner of the globe. And so we come to the end of today's incredible story. But trust us, this isn't the end. This is a new beginning. Kim Taehyung is back, and the world is ready to fall in love with him all over again. And again, and again, and again. Thank you for watching and sticking with us on V Squad TV, where every second with Kim Taehyung becomes extra special. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any exclusive updates and incredible moments from V. See you in the next video. Stay glowing, stay inspired, and always keep loving V.